Different issue with Joe. It ain't the same. That says a lot in volume.
You guys tap the screen, please. Tap the screen, Miss Hillary Sanchez. We got a lot of Joe bots in here tonight. Y'all tap the screen. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Fifi. Sorry.
So when you got when Joe is saying, he loves the people who support him, that's great, that's fine. But watch what you support. Them people who supported Trump, they ass got left in the desert too, didn't they?
You got that right. And he didn't even pardon them when he left office, and he could have pardoned them.
But them people went to Coachella, bust them 5 miles out, and then send the buses back to go get them. So my question is this. All those who are following him, all these lawsuits that are alleged going, against him, are they going to have a GoFundMe for Joe?
Well, that's what they told me in my comments. They told me, they said, we don't care what you do. We'll all donate $5 and $10 to him each. He can pay this judgment. He gonna get lawyers and everything else. They said they in my comments telling me that every day.
Wow. Well, you know what? Jim Jones tricked the people, and they drank the Kool-Aid. And what happened in Guyana?
Yeah. So, and here's the thing, and I'm so happy that Mr. Wright came up in.
Hey, Mr. Wright.
Hello, Mr. Wright.
How y'all doing on the platform?
We are doing great. I'm so happy to see you out here on these TikTok streets. I seen you over on Dutch's panel. I'm happy to see that you're out here advocating and understanding the assignment, because they had Miss Hillary up to date all day, and they had Glizzy over there talking all
Yes,
day.
ma'am.
He was a comedian against Miss Hillary Sanchez while showing up in court in a space shirt, standing there with his nail broke off his hand, looking at the screen when he's supposed to be in court. But go ahead.
I can not like I just got off our panel, me, Duchess, Carlos, everybody, and all who Joe Glizzy, Groomer Glizzy Joe. He had the girl Danny Love and all that she came over there. It's like, nah, like y'all played all that little circus everything earlier, all through the early in the day. But we told them, like, we got real jobs, people paying real rent, mortgages, taking care of families and kids. You guys got this 7'20", 19" man got you on something. Y'all had y'all fun for the day. So y'all thought y'all was on offense scoring buckets. I'm like, I'm from LA. Y'all the Clippers, we the Lakers. Count our championship rings out here. We come to play. So if you want to play, we got everybody out here that's gonna play. And we're having a very highly intellectual conversation. Like I say, even Carlos was out there. And he like, man, I'm not gonna say nothing. Y'all doing what y'all need to do. I ain't got nothing to say. But then, like I said, them Netabots, they was in there talking. And on that panel that Glizzy had, people couldn't even come up. As soon as they ask an intellectual question, they mind get discombobulated. They don't know how to even answer a question. So first thing they gonna do, mute you and report you and shut your page down. Versus coming to our panel, we're gonna give you the platform, but you better make sure you know what you're talking about, because we got notes, we got everything on you. We just want to see how you're gonna talk, what are you pronunciating. Make sure the subject, stick to it. Don't get frustrated and go switch to another subject. You talking about this and we icons and all that. Oh, y'all think y'all know where we your own moderator, Danny Love, she the one that gave y'all the bullshit coming off of this one. So we can drop our own information out here. You can look everybody up and look.
Clock that T.
Everybody, Dutch is in Dallas. I'm in Hollywood. Now you Google art, you don't see no traders around. You see high rises and houses. We paying $2,300, $3,600. We ain't on welfare or collecting a 1 month check. We out here really getting the big bag, not waiting on TikTok. We wake up every morning to go get it. But you sitting right there in the background with a
Y'all
little slow start watching that one car every other day to make it seem like, come on, don't play with us. But then when Dutch's fiance got on, Trouble Man, me and King, don't nobody want to speak now. Now it's real men with masculinity out here. You don't want to deal with none of that. Go ahead, bring Slow Start up here. Boy, we gonna mop that little trailer floor with you, bro. But now you want to send your little gremlins over here. And like I told Duchess, gremlins don't like water. Throw a little water on them. They gonna go run to the bushes. But they didn't like that. And I talked to the girl, Danny, and I asked her a question. Oh, she hurry up. She checked out like Nike. She's like, just do it. Gotta go. But it's just like everybody tired of it. It's just like y'all had what from 10 this morning, West Coast time to damn near 2:30, 3 o'clock. I'll probably say 9:45 to 3:30, 4 o'clock West Coast time. Y'all been over there kicking everybody out. They ask you a question about this or that. Block, mute, report. They dismantled Dutch's page. Dutchess said, okay, run it back. Boom, we jump back on that. Then here the trolls started to come in. Remember, Ms. Hillary, when you jumped in a couple of times when Dutchess told you that. And we like, hey, y'all keep want to play offense, defense win games. Y'all can throw everything y'all want to throw. We just going to sit there and take it. Guess what? We're going to keep pushing the line forward slowly by slowly. But you guys think y'all winning. Now everybody driving out. You went from 400 and it dropped to 183 on viewers. You had 6 coins. King came in. He had like 200 some coins within less than 30 minutes. And you got 6 coins. How you gonna split 6 coins with a whole panel? You gonna buy a $5 Little Caesar pizza? We know what type of restaurants you got over there. Some people gonna get a little sauce, 1 pepperoni, a piece of bread. Like, come on. Even at the last offering, the last supper, Jesus took care of his people. But you, nah, that's not gonna go down today. So if you want to play, bring the smoke out here. We got it. It's going. They troll Duchess, the users. They troll you, even King. Certain people, I get flagged on comments and all this. It's just like, here them Netabots. They coming. But then you got some of them Netabots, they want to have a change of heart and trying to come over here. Nah, stick where you at. Like my grandfather said, you can choose your decision, but you can't choose your consequences.
Say that again. What's up, Miss T.Y.? Ty,
Hello.
how are you, sweetie?
I'm wonderful. How are you doing?
I'm doing, honey, I'm so unbothered. Can you
I'm telling you, I'm bothered.
tell, we was on the Hillary Sanchez show 500 deep. Did you notice that tonight?
Yes, we had so many people.
500 deep.
We had so many people. We had a great show, and you broke that thing
Tap the
down.
screen, tap the screen. Miss Queen, Kenya, I'm making you a moderator. Would you like to be a mod, Miss Queen Kenya? I can trust you as a mod. I know that.
What's up, T.Y.? T.Y. was on Dutch's platform
I sure
too.
was. Hey, Jody, how are you?
Yeah. I'm just telling Miss Sanchez, we just left from there.
We just left from there. You guys had a great panel as well, and I really enjoyed it over there. And I just left from over there. Sure did.
Oh, you missed a lot. So a lot of people didn't get it, but let me tell y'all how when you doing something right. And CC, and I know all of y'all on my panel can chime in on this. Let me tell y'all when you doing something right. When what happened in court today, Joe got on live to do what we call damage control, to get ahead of the story, ahead of me, right before I come, because they know I do my show at night. So they wanted to go live early in the day to, oh, she dismissed it, it got this. Stop lying. Stop the lies.
So you got a default judgment, right?
Yeah, they need to stop lying.
Was it default or prejudice?
No.
It should have been a default judgment.
let
I'm a
me-
paralegal.
Yeah, let me tell y'all what happened. So there are two, and she's a paralegal, so she can chime in. So there are 3 different actions going on with Joe Glizzy. One is a defamation of character. Okay, that's one separate. That's civil. Then you have a civil / criminal case with him making them death threats he was doing on the internet, posting stuff, telling his bots to come get me and attack me. And then you have the other criminal, gross misdemeanor stuff that was going on. What happened was the federal court issued a protection order on 9/6 of 2024. The stuff that was being addressed today, what the judge wanted to hear, pertained to the very same allegations, and they overlapped. The allegations overlap. I didn't need any type of protection order on him on that part of the case because it's already in the federal case. So he already had defaulted in a case prior. So a default judgment has been entered. Now, I asked the court to transfer the remaining issues, which is the state court issues, and asked the federal court to exercise supplemental jurisdiction. And she's a paralegal, so she knows what I'm saying, and she can talk next, to take over my state claims because Joe Diddy is in Alabama. However, Joe Diddy has fans and supporters that stretch over here in the state of Connecticut. Therefore, he generates money from monetizing his account. Therefore, Ms. Hillary Sanchez can have the federal court exercise jurisdiction based on that alone. Now, paralegal, you have the floor.
Okay. So you're right in what you're saying. You actually, like, I'm here in St. Charles, Missouri, but now in the courts, like, we can move, like, if someone have several cases, we can move all cases under one judge, or it can be moved to a different state, or, you have to request that and go through a process of doing so. But it really doesn't matter, actually, where you have that default judgment, because now I'm just simply a paralegal. Now I have, which is equivalent to 2 to 3 years of law school, and I'm still doing law. But my thing is that I haven't been on TikTok for very long. If you can see, I don't have a bunch of followers, but I do not like Joe Netta, and I don't like Charles, right? And it's not me just coming on here like, I didn't like the way they presented themselves, and you calling yourself, it's the delusion and the panhandling and the knockoffs and all that. Every time I see them now I work hard for my Louis Vuitton, my Dior. Every time I see them, so I tell people, but people don't see me because I'm not that big like you guys are. I said, report them. Report every time you see a knockoff, it's counterfeit.
Right.
I said, please, people, report them. Shut the page down. Alone, I can't do it by myself, but I'm trying. Every time I see her see them and they knock off something, I report it. And so my thing is, if TikTok don't hurry up and get to my response, then I'll go to TikTok corporate office and I get a hold of somebody. I get things done. My thing is, if I have a default judgment against you, I'm going to get my money. I don't care what state you in. As soon as you monetize anything on TikTok, my judgment will be there on your in-house.
And boss chick, let me say this, and please stay right here. Don't go nowhere, ma'am. I hope y'all heard what Miss Boss Chick just said, and she's a paralegal. She said, Miss Hillary Sanchez, you're right. See, a lot of people don't realize what education, picking up books and reading books, and how to navigate in a courtroom. See, when you go to court and you have a strategy. You have to be strategic in court. I knew all along what I was going to do and what I wanted the judge to do before I got to court, and anyone knew what I was going to do. I knew what I was going to do because I wanted it in federal court, and I'm going to tell you why. See, this man can play these games with I'm in Alabama, all he want in a state court, and they gonna send his ugly ass a Zoom link. But Boss Chick could tell you in the federal court, because it ain't no such thing anymore as COVID, he got to appear. His body has to appear in Connecticut. Now, what I will tell y'all, and what Miss Boss Chick has spoken so elegantly about is this. You got to know these courts and how they can exercise jurisdiction. And I told y'all this a few days ago. Joe Diddy defaulted on something, and I'm getting ready to do a writ of execution. She just touched on it. I called it a writ of execution, which means TikTok payment centers where that PayPal at what Joe Diddy doing, what he doing, it's going to get notified of this writ of execution. And I can promise you, if you think he was on that panel today being mad, punching the air about me, wait until that writ of execution is put into place. Go ahead, Miss Chick. Everybody gonna get to talk as much as y'all want to tonight. I got time. Please stay with my panel. We got time tonight. Go on, Miss Chick, if you have anything else you wanted to add.
Can I say something on Hillary?
Yes, go right ahead, Miss Cece.
What Boss Chick is saying is correct because I have to deal with the law. And a lot of times I watch TikTok and I'm saying, these people don't realize, first of all, the internet is straight federal. So you committing crimes on federal airwaves, period, point blank. So all the things that they're doing and saying, that's just like you sending something in the mail. They call it mail fraud. They send a postmaster. It's a federal charge. It's not a state charge. And, Joe better get a legal team together because there's so many things that he has done that I'm just saying, like, TikTok don't get in it because they're not in this United States.
Mm-hmm.
They're not in these United States.
But hold that thought, Miss.
No, TikTok is not in the United States. It's overseas. TikTok is not owned by nobody in America. That's an overseas company with the Asians. TikTok, this brand right here is not owned by anybody in the United States. That's an overseas company from the Asians. Like when you see Bigo and all that, Bigo will let you talk your mess, but TikTok is more like screen, so it's not nothing we can do over here. It's over on that side. And if you ever been to traveled out the country, it's certain things you can do you can't do over there.
Okay, let me interrupt you guys. TikTok is merging over to be US owned. So I haven't got all into because I deal with a lot of things like with my family because they own Kias and Hondas, and so I'm dealing with a lot of things outside of AT&T. So my thing is, I have a lot on my plate, and I just research, and my thing is that I have a plan, and so it's just getting. I've been watching Hillary. I've been watching a lot of you guys. I've listened to Carlos. So here, let me touch on this seasoning real quick. So someone posted that the seasoning is actually a rub and is from a company that makes seasoning where you can put your label on it.
Success.
That's been done all over, right? I have an aunt that has like the most amazing seasoning, but the thing is, she doesn't measure. You know how old folks do; they just toss. You know what I'm saying? And then she puts it in her own shaker. Now, can she do that? And I do it, but she's gonna have to sit there, and I'm gonna tell her, "You're gonna have to measure this, sweetheart. I can't take it to a manufacturer, and you can't measure it." Just like with her rolls that she does, those old yeast rolls. She does it by memory. But my thing is that so if you see my name, it says Boss Chick here, but somehow or another, I was just being petty and silly, and I changed my name to Charles, or was it Netta, Miss Netta and Charles? So it's sitting on as my name. I'm like, my name. I was like, oh my God, I cannot share nothing on Facebook because this says Miss Netta and Charles or some crap.
You
Because
almost got blocked. I had to look twice when I looked down and I seen Miss Netta and Charles.
don't block me out, please. It's Boss Chick. I said, Lord, and then they told me 30 days to change it back. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So I just say, stay over here on this platform, but I see it come through as Boss Chick. So I really wasn't too worried.
So let me have you guys chime in on something real quick. And Mr. Wright, you got the flow after this. Let me ask y'all a question. And the paralegal's here too, so that's great. Listen up, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all something. Cece should already know this. And Ty should know this. Did y'all know that restraining order that Miss Hillary Sanchez posted about a week or two ago that had the name Daniel Curtis on it is that girl over there named Danny who violating court orders every time she mentioned me? Do y'all realize that?
I did not.
No.
Danny, wow.
Danny
And I saw her on it. She was on there today.
That Danny Love who I got 10. Listen, the reason I came on late, let me clock this for y'all.
I was there when you said it.
Do y'all know that every time that happened, when she do that, I got to dial 911 and the officers come out and they take reports. They get the screen record and everything. I got 3-4 violation, different reports, different orders. She's going her ass to jail. Don't worry. Anybody in here who support me when they back live when I don't care about nobody else. Danny Love, anybody Danny Love running her mouth, screen record just a little bit and date stamp it, and I'm going to provide you a number. I got another cell phone and send it straight to my number that I give it to you on. That's all I ask of y'all. If you support me, you don't go over there. You don't got to say nothing. Just screen record her running her damn mouth and then send it to me. Go on, y'all.
Nah, I got that too. I'm saying this, Miss Cynthia, because you got on when you jumped on it when you came to our panel. You did say that, like, hey, I already got a restraining order and everything. Correct?
Yes.
Then from there we was like, all right. Then that thing jumped on and tried to get on our panel, and we keep everything cordial, respectful, as grown people should. Mm-hmm. But she jumped in that panel and started just, and we over here like, people trying to tell them like, hey, chill out. We're grown. This is not no romper room. Just chill out. You keep bringing up Carlos, but we clocking the T on where you really came from, but you can't speak on it. And that frustrated that woman to where it's just like she did one of the Glizzy performances. You just lashed out, where it's just like, hey, chill out. Miss Ty was in there. I'm in there. Wow. Carlos in there. Then from there, you didn't have no answer. Just how when Glizzy was talking about, well, my husband, he'll stand up for me. Duchess had her fiance in there, and he called him out like, hey, I don't argue with women. Let me talk to you as a man. Him or Slow Start. Then we knew the Glizzy box was in there, so everybody got quiet. Then you start seeing the numbers drop like, oh my God. Like they got that work. It's not the work that they was talking about just to stir up ruckus. No, they did their homework. It's like Boss Chick is like, you know, you got a legal team. Hey, this is our case. Hey, I need y'all to find everything. Everybody came together as a family, as a team. Like, man, you got this video. Oh, you didn't say this? Boom. Hey, you bring this. All right, boom. It's like, how many depositions we can bring up? You did not say this right here. So do you really want to go to trial? Do you really want to go to trial? Because, boom, we got this, we got that. But it's just like, his thing is, I'm looking for views and I'm getting my money. You got 6 coins within 2 hours. King came, he got 210. We're not saying split that, but you got to split 6 coins between a whole panel. You got a piece of sauce, a piece of bread, and half of a pepperoni. Come on, bro. We just over here talking real business. We really got our own bags out here. Mm-hmm. We're not living in this trailer. We're not doing this. Oh, but his whole thing is, I need to stay relevant. It's like Batman and Joker. The Batman can't stay alive without the Joker. So if you think yourself is Batman, Glizzy, we got to be Joker, right? Guess what? Who's the best character that they like? The Joker. Because you want to play games? We got games with you too. And guess what? Our games is going to be straightforward. We not beating around the bush. We coming straight forward to you. So how you want to play it? We'll sit back. I'm going to let y'all, hey, I'm going to give you the coin. You play offense. We'll play defense all day, all night. Wake up and play defense. But as soon as we get offense, it's a problem.
Now, let me say this before I forget y'all, and then Ty, you can go next. Let me say this. Whose mic is y'all mic up? Thank you. Let me say this. That y'all don't know this. Who's puppeteering this that y'all seeing, and you're gonna see it for days to come. Omar, man on this app, a sassy ass man named Omar. Y'all may know him or you may not. He's another one who got an arrest warrant issued for his arrest. Okay, he knows it. That's why he's mad. He's hot as fish grease. He, in my opinion, he got Joe Diddy and Charles connected with his Hottie crew. See, they all run together. Joe Diddy, Hottie crew, and Omar. All of them was running together in these group chats together, and that's what they doing. See, Omar knows he got this arrest warrant already issued from him from last Friday. See, y'all do your homework. Don't believe what people tell you. Look up, check in the state of California. Omar Leonard. Check for warrants. Y'all got all this tea. You can do all this searching.
I'm in California right now. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it.
His name, Omar Leonard. Omar Leonard. Okay, he goes on here by Omar, the Facts, 100th Street. Is a sassy ass man. You know,
that's public records.
Yes, you got Joe Diddy, you got Charles, and you got Omar. They might as well go live together in that damn hot tub, all three of them. That's how I feel. In my opinion, Omar is just as sassy as he wanna be. Y'all go on.
Hillary, wait a minute. Is that the one that just put his divorce online?
Honey, let me tell you.
Is that him?
The one who was forced to do it. Remember, they were talking about Miss Hillary Sanchez's husband and my fake divorce and put up a fake annulment against me and all this and making up all these lies. And the whole damn time, this man been divorced and his wife left his ass, but he was compelled to tell it before somebody else told it. Clock that T. See, that's called karma. That is called karma.
But you know, Miss Hillary, you know that man is a master manipulator groomer. So that's why he got them glizzy bots. He's a master groomer. He's a master groomer. That's why I say when they came out to California, they didn't come out here to like, oh, I'm in Hollywood. You're gonna show your face on the back streets.
Right.
But you're not gonna
tap the screen. Go ahead, Joe.
you're not gonna say, oh, we out here. You're not gonna show your face like that, cause like I say, social media is a MF. It's gonna show. Somebody gonna know somebody that's gonna be like, hey, that's what, especially in California. They think it's small. This land is big out here. It's not Silicagas. It's not none of that. Everybody know everybody out here. It don't matter. Your mama stay over here. We know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody from the streets, from the church. We know somebody. And when they hear that, how they had their platform, it's like, come on, y'all doing too much. From your person that jumped ship, the other person that jumped ship from Carlos, y'all just chasing a check. Oh, I bought the blue check. You giving them what, $15 a piece? Just to sit here on live and doing all this. But guess what? We stay solid. We gonna bring the smoke to you. We not saying we started it. Don't throw no rock. We ain't gonna throw no stone. But if you throwing rocks and stones, keep throwing them. Now, when we come out to play ball, what's going on? Oh, excuse me about that. But you heard that little background. I live in a high rise in Hollywood Boulevard. I'm down the street, 2.5 blocks from Kodak Theater where they had the Oscars at. I don't live in no trailer. I don't live in no back road.
Jody. He's so funny. Well, who was that young woman who came on the live later and she was in the comments because she was talking so much mess earlier. She had a live. What was her name, Jody?
When that Duchess kicked off us.
Yes.
Yeah, she said some reckless, but I caught it and Duchess caught it. She's all like, bye, bitch.
She said some reckless stuff earlier. I cannot remember her name.
But we all looked at it like, Natabot.
But you know, the crazy thing is when she was on her live or whoever's live, the hotties or whatever they call themselves, she was like, oh yeah, they won't come over here and get in the box or whatever. And then she jumped on Dutch's live, but she wasn't getting the box. I'm like, really?
That's old girl. She came in 2 times, but did not say nothing. But that's when we was speaking real stuff. Like that's when we was all like, we paying real rent and mortgages. We're grown. This woman got kids. Her fiance. We're doing grown people stuff. We don't have to sit out here all day. Like. We do got stuff to take. We go get real bags. Like, I don't have to wait for a check once a month. I'm trying to get a bag every day. It may be every other 3 days, but I'm getting a bag. I'm 38 years old. Charles is 35. I stay by myself in Hollywood, on Hollywood Boulevard by myself. Bro, I don't need no woman, no nothing. I am a man.
Charles need to walk around with a helmet on his head.
I know. That's why we gave him the name Slow Start.
Hey, listen. Hey, can I want to tell y'all something real quick? Because I can't be, I gotta do some research. But hey, I want to tell y'all something real quick before I go. Miss Hillary, I have been watching you and some others, and this one that says come down to the stoop. I don't know her name. But she's the one that I guess zoomed in about the medicine for allegedly herpes or whatever. You hear me saying allegedly herpes. Do you know who I'm talking about? She's kind of
No, I
Nah, I seen that. I know who you're
exactly. I
talking
know
about.
exactly.
you know
who
who
you're
I'm talking about. I don't. I
Yes.
just
The
don't know her
package deal,
name.
the package deal, girl.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so here's the thing. So my thing is, I don't have a big platform on here, but I don't know why. I just it's that there.
Perfectly, Nick. It's in the comments.
And Charles. It's the delusion. It's the panhandling. Like I said before, it's just the fakery of it all. I'm over it. And I said I have not been wanting to be the old me because my actual name is Crystal. So I haven't been wanting to be the old me in a long time. But when I get through, and if I have to do it myself, that's why I said, I tell people one voice, one sound, right? I need to get a group of people that want to do the same thing because I want that damn little trailer to go to Kansas, okay? The Wizard of Oz, you gonna have to go talk and you gonna have to go do the yellow brick road to get back to that trailer because I'm gonna make sure that if Hillary needs my help to get
Oh
it.
shit.
Yes.
You know it's about to be an auction for that trailer. You got so
not
many
me
people
over
on
here.
this panel.
Not me over here. Y'all
It's about to be an
got me
auction.
over
Look,
here.
we gonna be at 35, 45. We got whatever. We got 25 over
You hear me? It's gonna be trailer wars.
Who want the dog? Who want
Look,
the dog?
who gonna get
right
Lily?
here. 25,
Who gonna
25,
get Lily?
25.
Honey, Lily
Man.
is better. Lily
Man,
is the best thing
$1,000
going
right
in
now
that
for Lily.
house. You hear
So-
me? Lily got all kind of sense because she walks around just tapping
Lily
and
need
trying
to
to shut
go
them up.
back to the pound. We gotta take. Hey, I'm in California. We gotta take Lily to the Cedar Sinai Hospital for Animals.
Look, every time I
Clip
hear
them
that dog,
toes.
every time I hear that dog in that kitchen,
It's
Sammy
all
Davis,
yours.
Sammy Davis Jr. song come in mind. Who can
Lily
make the
got
sun
diabetes
shine?
right now. Like, damn.
That's the
We
sunshine.
tired right
Lily
now.
tickles me.
You
I
gotta
get
get
a,
Lily out of there. I
Lily
take care of Lily
tickles
before I
me.
take care of Charles.
oh my
Get
god.
Lily out of there.
Yeah, but I want that trailer. I want her. Sometimes you got to bring somebody down a peg or two because see, you think you got so much going on. It was the BET Awards. It was I'm like, who are these people and why are they letting them do these? Why is TikTok not governing your
I knew it was
lies,
a lie.
your mistruth, the scamming of it all? And I don't know.
I knew it was a
Miss Hillary,
lie.
you might need to shut the live down and come back.
I knew it was a
Miss
lie.
Hillary, you might need to shut the live down and come back. Miss Hillary, you might need to shut the live down and come back. Miss Hillary,
What's going on?
Nah, I'm just saying, everybody on the panel, you just gotta mic up. Like
You guys got a
one
mic.
person.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. They're reporting the live. That's what's going on.
That's what they do.
So they're reporting the live. So this is what y'all need to do. I need y'all to tap the screen. Just tap the screen. We'll just let me talk for a few minutes. Y'all just tap the screen, throw some roses, tap the screen just for a minute. That's what they're doing. So when you get that where everybody's mics start to messing up, they're reporting the live. That's what they do. And and we're not violating any community guidelines. They had me in a background all damn day and they're going to keep on doing it. And I don't give a damn. So we're going to do what we want to do on my show, but I just need y'all to tap the screen. And I also, Miss Chick, that word that you use, just say package. That could be a triggering thing also. But you know how to say allegedly. You did that, and I've made it quite clear in the past about things. So I think you, for the most part, that was the problem. Now I will tell y'all this: that Mr. Wright knew it he claimed it, and I'm shocked. I'm literally shocked that you got Joe Glizzy over here doing the things that he doing, and you got these are nobodies. Them people that's over there hosting and doing that is loving it because their views are up. They views is up and they getting gifts. They using Joe. I already told y'all the very people who is over there with him hosting him was on my live as moderators attacking him. Can you make that make sense? Everybody on the panel, did y'all hear me? Did you hear what I just told you? Everybody on that panel with Joe Glizzy today were moderators of mine that was against him. And he don't even know it. He don't even know that Danny is the one who docks him on this whole app. On my live, Danny is the one who docks Joe's address, phone number, and then she slid into his DMs and said she worked for a company and got his new number the same day he changed it and doxed it again in a group chat to me.
Danny_love.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm gonna say that, Miss Sanchez, like when she tried to troll and when you told us that, it's like we already clocked that T. We just waited to see what she was gonna say. It's just like we already got our evidence. We got our evidence. We just want to see how you gonna talk, how you gonna present yourself as a woman. But it's like you came off nasty. You got a mouth shaped like a snapping turtle from Louisiana.
Say that again.
Like we got everything on you.
Say that again.
We just want to hear what you got to say. We clocked your teeth. Let us just see how are you gonna enunciate this? Are you gonna clean it up or are you gonna come on? Cause we're on you. We've been on your live like y'all been trolling us. We ain't clicked in. We ain't. All right. Boom. Dutch is like, nah, we got it. We got it. I'm like, hey. Everybody else like, hey. But now it's like, we come to y'all panel. One thing we don't do, we not going to put you on mute. We not going to block you. And we not going to report your page. We going to give you the platform. But as soon as you start talking reckless, hey, if you want to sit here and talk about this and talking about that, oh, this is my husband and it's like, Duchess brought her fiance up here as a grown man. You know, Ms. Sanchez, DJ King World, he's another grown ass man. I'm a grown ass man. You don't want no smoke with grown men, but do not sit here and trying to belittle grown women, the melanin black woman and all that. That's his, he think, quote unquote, that's my savior. I can talk to them. Nah, bro, you still got that shrimp and them little small little peanuts. Bro, you can't do nothing. When you was really a big back years ago, falling on the floor talking about my back. Come on, bro. Only reason you got them Yetis up on there, all that loose little skin, it had to fall somewhere. Don't play those grounds, bro.
Right.
So if you want to come out
one.
here and play around in my backyard in California where I stay at, this is not Silicagas, Alabama. This is Los Angeles, California, LA. It don't matter. Hollywood, West Hollywood, it's still Los Angeles County. You can't come out here and play with us because guess what? We're not going to talk too much. Hey, bro, you said this. Come on, slow start. Guess what? I'll jump start your engine real quick. What you want to do?
All right. Welcome in people who go ahead and unmute.
Leslie and Brooks find the courage to speak.
I am.
When ignorance continues.
Okay. Go ahead and mute Miss Lamos. Is that how you say it? Lemons or Lamos? How do you pronounce it if I'm pronouncing it wrong? Hello?
Miss Bernita, you got the floor, Miss Bernita.
She's gone now. She had opportunity. Y'all go on. Miss Cece, you were saying something, and thank you, Mr. Wright. I appreciate you. You clocking it.
You know what? When Carlos was on here that day, I didn't get a chance to ask him. But Netta looked like she stank. Do she? I mean, I wanted to ask him that. Joe looked like he stank.
Man, you know that's pickle juice and mayonnaise, man. That been
I'm serious
expired.
because
Man,
what they put in their body, you know, it got to come out. They look like that, and not only that, because of the face and you know the what you put in your body helps your skin, but that stuff got to smell. You know what I'm saying?
Carlos
It's got
actually
to
said
smell.
it. He
You
said
ever
it.
smelled a dirty dumpster with pus juice in there, and it's just real
My
strong?
God.
And I ain't got that close now.
Carlos
I'm just
did
saying that
say
that's
it.
just
I
that's
caught
just
a
stank
video.
stuff.
I caught a video of Carlos did say that. Maybe it was last night or the night before. I actually caught him. He said they do. No, he said Joe does.
And
Not
he
Charles.
looks like it because you know what? Another thing is this. If you go back and watch some videos when he cooking, I've seen him go to the freezer, cut the bag open, don't wash nothing off, and throw sugar and whatever else he gonna put on there. You ain't washed and cleaned nothing. That's what made
Right,
me
and-
say your body ain't gonna something ain't got to be right.
No, and the shape, his shape changes from video to video when you're wearing that, I guess, extremely tight Spanx and trying to show your alleged whatever you're
Nah,
supposed to
that's
have.
a loose booty BBL.
It look like it
Right,
stank.
right.
It look like it stank. It really do.
Yeah. So my thing is that I said I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. I have not had a chance. Well, I've dug into this Alabama
Hold on one second, y'all.
information.
Hold on one second. Reggie 101 says that's very rude and disrespectful. Take your ass out of this damn room. You want to hear something rude and disrespectful?
Netterbox.
Go on down there,
Aw.
Mr. Netterbox.
Netterbox.
Oh, you sensitive. Oh.
See you later.
He the same person that called him Mama Netta. How you gonna call a 7'19" mama?
Goodbye.
And you gonna talk about the Jamaicans? The Jamaicans, they gonna vinegar, lemon, or a lime. You gotta wash that meat. Wash the meat wash the meat fresh.
That's right. You let
You
it
don't just
sit and soak
you
and
just don't
salt.
open the
That's
pack
right.
up. Wash it. Wash it. And you gonna carry probably about 3-4 times of water. You gotta wash it. You're gonna have lime juice, vinegar, and all that. So it's just like she don't know how Jamaican talk. I'm from LA, but my dad is from Dominicans. But I grew up with those people where it's just like it's always a respect. You better not never say the dirtiest, the biggest house, the biggest, cleanest food, the cleanest. All our seasoning, we don't put. Tell me one time you
Wait a
see.
minute, Mr. Wright. We got some folk up in here. Miss Zenobia, don't disrespect my brother and do not block him. Don't play with me, Miss Hillary.
Oh, what
But
happened?
that's the Netterbox. That's the Netterbox.
Oh, what
That's what I
happened,
say.
y'all?
When they make me mad, I talk. I can talk in regular English, but if you get me mad, yeah, I can go in that
Y'all
dialect.
listen. Don't
Boy, I
pay
hear
no
that
attention-
draw on
don't
you,
pay
Mr. Wright. I
attention to
hear
them
it.
Folks. They just want to take y'all off y'all topic. Do what y'all doing.
No,
Don't pay no attention to them bots.
nah, and that's what I'm saying, Miss Sanchez. That's why I say, like, me being in LA, I can talk nigga. I can talk. I can talk ignorance. But if you want me to get in that mode, you cannot say that. So whatever they going, you cannot do it. But one thing that you're not gonna do, you're not gonna talk about my folks. You're not gonna talk about nobody in my pond love. Like now, if I gotta break it down, they be like, man, how you switch up? Hey, bro, we're multitasking. We hustle. We get the bag. The bag you gotta bring home to the family. It's not me. I'm just surviving for it. I'm surviving for everybody. You know, I'm trying to break a curse. Let me
I'm
take care of
loving it.
this.
I
Let me
love
take
it.
care of that. But
I hear
they
you
what
switching it
curse are
on
they
and
breaking?
off. Your that accent, your draw. They call it a draw, but accent. I hear it going on and off. On you, you're really good at it. Like I hear it, and then I kind of heard it when you just kind of talking, and it'd come in, and then I'm like, huh? But he from Cali, but I'm like, okay, well here I don't know anybody on here, but I kept hearing a little bit, and then now I really hear it. So I bet you can. Yeah, I hear
What do you
it.
say?
Hey,
I don't have
I
to
don't
come
mean
to
to. I don't mean to
Jamaica.
keep.
You
Hold
know how
on
many
one
Talk
second,
Jamaicans
y'all,
out
but
guys.
here
y'all
in
got some
California?
Hold on,
people
y'all.
down here
There's a
in the
lot.
box that being rude.
Hold on, y'all. Miss Comedian, welcome in.
Thank you. How you doing today, Miss Hillary Sanchez?
How are you, sweetie?
Girl, I am here for my daily dose of you, and I want to hear what his Joe Netta got going on in the stash today because she is just, oh my God,
Let
she
me
is getting worse and worse.
let me tell you, beside him forgetting to wash his ball sack, being on live all day today, sitting right underneath Charleston Chew, acting like the puppet master that he is. You know, they were on live today mad and jealous because Miss Hillary Sanchez was playing chess today in court and not checkers.
Oh,
And
did they show up in court?
well, it was virtual. Yeah, Joe Diddy showed up, but Joe Diddy got shut down because see, I
Oh,
transferred it on over to the feds. You missed that, so you're gonna have to pick that up on the YouTube so you can know what happened.
I'm gonna be running over to YouTube. I just want to tell you I love you, and girl, I am here for my daily dose.
Okay, thank you so much, sweetie. Love you too. Okay, Miss Chevy Mom, welcome in.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good.
How y'all doing? I wanted to let y'all know that somebody in the panel they saying stop blocking Reggie. He's my dance student. Somebody named Abby Lee Miller.
What? Where did you say somebody was blocking what?
No, somebody down in the comments saying that y'all need to stop blocking Reggie and Zobi.
Uh huh. I
Cause
don't give a damn about what them folks saying, honey. What's up with you?
Tell them to dance their ass over the Netta page.
What's up with you, sweetie?
yes, hey Miss Hillary, how you doing? And the Hillary crew. I'm glad to be here. And I'm happy you gave me a chance to be on your roster tonight. And I would just want to bring this back to your attention when Joe Netta was at Auntie Podcast and he was saying that that Charles' family and friends is trying to talk to him and they is jealous that he said no because he just want to be with Charles.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to see what your feedback on it is.
Honey, I don't know what the hell you talking about right now. So my feedback is let me put you on a bus ticket and then I can talk to you out here on this Greyhound bus. I'm confused. Go ahead and unmute 78. That just seemed real fake and phony. Just real fake and phony. I got suspect vibes. Just coming up to just say something to say something. And that's why she's out of here. Go ahead.
Hey, Miss Hillary.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? I haven't been up here in a while. Hello, panel. I'm just so sick of Joe and Charles. I just don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish they would disappear. And I wish the fake Jamaican lady was on this panel that gathered Joe's butt last week when she demanded that she go get Charles. Did y'all see that?
We did see that. I loved it. It was
I
very,
I
very,
did too.
it was
I did
very
too.
good. It was very good. I like that.
But Joe doesn't have the sense God gave him. I mean, all he's worried about is money, money, money.
Well,
Trying to secure that little bag he has.
and he thinks and he acts like, and this is the thing that I think that a lot of people, I think Mr. Wright had said this. I think Mr. Wright said it. He made it very, very, he made it very, very clear that what has these people done on this app? Why are they so popular and viral? I'm going to tell you. I need y'all to listen. I need you to tap the screen. I'm gonna put this to bed for once and for all. Why they are so popular and viral. And this is the God heaven knows true. I'm not mad at. I'm not talking about cancel them. I've never said it. But Joe Robinson Rolando, whatever you call him, Glizzy Diddy, is one of the ugliest ass men on this side of creation. Okay, y'all remember that line, a little bit of that line from Color Purple? You the ugliest thing on this side of creation. Okay, now what makes it so interesting is that he was able to get Charles. And when Charles first came to social media, he was appealing to people. But then they started to get off the script, which was Charles, your lunch is ready. Not showing us how you cook, but just doing it. Your little shimmy, that was cute. That got people because Joe was ugly ass man trying to sound like a woman and had boobs under his arms and face looked like a volcano erupted 24/7, and people was intrigued about that. That's a lot of what we have to understand. And then what happened is he opened up his damn mouth. He opened up his mouth to my sister Mia. Y'all welcome in Miss Mia in the house on the Miss Hillary Sanchez, the late night edition.
Hey, Mia.
Miss Mia.
Hey y'all, hey Chad,
Hey, Mia.
panel, hey sis.
But one more thing, and I'm gonna drop down. Mr. Wright, and I say this respectfully, and I'm on your side, so don't chop my head off. But can you back down on, I don't live in a trailer. It just kind of comes off like, I understand what you're saying, but other people might not.
I get it. I get what you're trying to say, and I don't think he comes from a hard place.
No,
the
he
fact
doesn't.
that Charles lets y'all know that trailer costs $69,000 or $79,000. I think that's where the focus came from in that aspect. But
Yeah.
you do have people who live in trailers, who take care. They make a house a home.
Right.
But once again, and I want to say this, I'm glad you said that. This gives me the opportunity to say this. Everybody is not attractive in this world, but your heart can make you look as beautiful as a supermodel.
Absolutely.
Okay. But when you are harsh inside and harsh outside.
Hold on, guys. Hold on for a second. Y'all hold on just for 1 second. Cece, you got the floor, but just 1 second, Miss Cece. Hold on. Danny, let me say this to you in the most nicest way possible. You on the wrong side of TikTok, okay? Take your ass back over wherever you need to be. Don't you ever bring your ass in here saying anything to my panel about nothing on my show. Now you have a good day. Continue, Miss CC. My apologies.
Right. People have causes and flaws. And again, I watched them when they first came on, and I looked past, I couldn't decipher if it was a him or an ugly woman. I'm just saying that on the record. But I'm saying this to say, if your heart is just as harsh as you look on the outside, what are you working with? What are you working with? I've seen people on this internet. It was a girl on here. Someone told her that she was ugly. She was a teenage girl. And the girl, she spoke so eloquently. And you just saw the beauty in this girl. We all don't look the same. You know, you deal with the cards that you were dealt with in life. But when your heart is just like his heart, and the outside look like a tree stump, come on, what we working with?
Lord have mercy.
Y'all, hold on one second. I need to welcome in this officer. This is a real officer. Y'all, hold on one second. Hello, how are you?
The same decision that was in front of Mr. Samar, that same
Can you
decision
hear us?
from us, and whatever its leadership.
Did you? He didn't mean to come up. This is an actual police officer. I know him. He's in New York City. Y'all go on. It was shocking to me that he came up. He must have was tapping the screen and accidentally hit the button. Miss Mia, what would you like to say today? I haven't heard you speak today.
Oh yeah, because when I was in the other live, I was trying to, be in the comments and, be security. But I I was looking at the comment about people saying like what's wrong with, living in a trailer. And I don't think people are saying that it's anything wrong, but when you are living in a trailer and you're sitting there around and you're trying to down other people and belittle other people, yes, it becomes a problem. And I think that's where people, it could have been like trolls or whatever, but I think that's what people are missing the point. I don't feel bad for anything that anybody says about Joe. I just don't. All the ignorant things that he said to belittle people and belittle, our culture and other cultures and stuff like that. Joe just spews ignorance and evil to me. So I really don't care what anybody says about him.
And Mia, that's a prime example. This is a prime example of someone letting a little bit of notoriety get to your head. This person literally thinks he is a celebrity going on other people's platforms because his views go up when somebody go live. You're not moving around like that. You aren't anybody's intimidated by. If that was the case, I would have been done. I would have been gone off of you if you were such this person to be intimidating. You can't stand toe to toe with Miss Hillary Sanchez on any day of the week by yourself. Anywhere on this app, coming to live, me and you, I'll drop everybody on this panel unless me and you have a eat up competition. One for
I'll go next after Miss Hillary.
Okay. So I want to be crystal clear when it comes to that. So nobody is jealous of you. You ain't got nothing nobody wants. You can't even you call yourself the woman in the relationship. Carlos told me you get the pocketbook, you get the wallet, you get the money. So you the man. Charles should be Netta and you are Big Joe. Okay? Switch up them roles. You might go viral again because it's two men sitting in a trailer on Rent-A-Center furniture, drinking Bud Lights, got all this smoke for women. All this attacks for other women creators on this app, belittling them, sending your bots after these people, trying to get their money taken down and their pages down. That's the things your ugly ass do on this app. Okay? Know your place. Know your
Can I say
place.
one more thing? One more thing.
Yep.
Everybody today was sending me the lives of the ex mods and Joe and them going live over there. And I heard them, somebody was saying like they were over there saying that I couldn't spell. And, I know they're probably in here listening. You know, and I just really, really want to say that, you know, I didn't get a bachelor's degree because I couldn't spell. I'm not, you know, get my master's because I can't spell. But do y'all just see the evil that evil people come together, and that's what evil people do. Nobody's bothering them. Nobody's saying anything to them. They just cannot help themselves. And they're just digging themselves a hole. That's all they're doing.
Can I say this?
Go ahead.
Hey, Mr. Wright, I want to say something real quick in your defense, real quick about this.
Go ahead, baby girl.
Okay, so here's the thing. Now, not only am I a paralegal, my family bought the Popeye's Chicken franchise to St. Louis. So I'm in real estate, right? And I'm a mortgage loan officer. So what he says did not offend, should not have offended nobody that's in a trailer, a modular home, or a raggedy home or two-family flat. Doesn't matter, because they brag on it more than anybody. And that's sitting up here, I'm like, what? They brag about their supposedly, you know, luxurious mobile home that they have or whatever. My thing is, what? How you gonna come over here and talk about Mr. Right, and they talk about it every day, but you only see the kitchen, a part of a game room. You ain't showed us no other part, and then a blow up what you call that thing, hot tub, and
The kiddie
a pool from Walmart. I think not.
But that's not theirs. Did you know that that's not theirs, boss chick?
They claim it is.
No, the pool, the pool
video
in the
back in the day that I thought I saw when he was way. Now let me stop saying she. He was way heavier, and he said, "Oh, I got the money," but yet it's Charles and your house. No, according to the video that I saw, because I've been doing my research, I'm trying to go all the way back as far as I can when I have time on Joe and Charles. So I'm like, didn't you say that you got the money right here in your pocket to purchase that mobile home on that video, or am I crazy?
Can I say this?
But the pool belonged to the Mexicans, y'all. Y'all know that, right?
Oh.
That's the Mexicans that stay across that trailer. For them, it's like, you got to understand, as black people, not saying us, but you do got the ignorant ones where, you know, we deal with real money. We paying for our rent. We paying real mortgages, taking care of families. They don't have no kids. This guy sat here up in our face and say, I'm pregnant. Bro, you do not play with something like that. I done had my girl who had miscarriages with twins. That hurt me harder as a father. Like, bro.
Sure did.
It hurt me versus her. Like, that's my legacy. And I'm out here as a 38-year-old man in California. I'm paying. I'm gonna disclose I'm paying $3,800 to live in these hills, live on a high rise where I can walk up to a roof deck and just look over LA, versus me coming from Inglewood, California, the SoFi Stadium where the Rams play at. I came from the bottom and I made it to the top. A lot of homies be, oh man, you switched up. No, I just looked at certain shit, what was needed for me and my queen to be out here. A lot of shit I had to let go. Despise the homies, oh, you traded. No, that's me growing as a man. And the certain homies that still stuck around, hey, bro, I'm happy for you, champ. Keep going, bro, because if we didn't get it, you got it. And I know you're not going to leave us out, but you keep doing. They don't have no structure. I'm sitting right now at a fucking Russian store. I don't have to work. I'm 38 years old. I don't have to work. I've been stacking money up since I was in junior high. I graduated junior high in 2000. I graduated high school 2004. I went to paralegal law school from 2000 to 2002. Everest College, when they was on a little thing like that. I did all type of shit. Barber school. I did everything I can do just to try to keep myself occupied in life. Where it's just like, what is the definition of the jack of all trade? The jack of all trade, I'm the master of none, but I'm the master of some. But guess what? My girl ain't got to worry about nothing. We got food. I got money in the bank, bro. I can afford to sleep in if I want to, but guess what? I love the hustle. How Nipsey hustle and motivate. I hustle, bro.
Now let me say
I don't want
this.
to.
Let me say this, y'all. You got it together. That's why you taken. That's why you not available, because you got your stuff together. Let me say this, you guys. I need to get a little things together. So when they talked about Miss Mia talking about whatever it is, and they made comments about a misspelled word or this on my lawsuit. But let me tell you something, and we got a paralegal in here, and one that he went to school for one. But let me explain something to y'all, Joe Bots in here. Y'all tap the screen. Let's get to 70K. Let me explain something to y'all, and here we go. What a judge will do is a judge who is an expert almost in writing. Their legal clerks know how to write. They do great writing, punctuation, everything. But what you don't realize is when paperwork is filed by litigants, a judge will literally construe. So if you spelled a word wrong, or it didn't sound as right, but when the judge goes to read it for a summary judgment motion or a 12B6 motion to dismiss, the judge looks at the non-moving party and literally will construe what you was trying to say in a legal terminology to let your case continue through the system. Do you?
They don't know legal terms.
Amen. Because
They
some
don't
people
know
will do
legal
it pro
terms how to
se.
talk in a court.
Yeah.
You can't come in there with that little Louis Vuitton little print. You better be looking casket sharp. You better be looking red. When you talk to a judge, your appearance, your speech, you can't say resort, and it's called saying this result. I've been in court. Me being as a youth, you can't do that. You better come in there with your A game. Because them prosecutors, them DAs, and depending on what type of trial you going into, you better make sure you sharp.
Yeah, and
'Cause they not
sometimes you
gonna
might
play
not
with
have
you.
a nice judge.
And,
You don't.
and guess what? It may not go on your favor, but guess what? When that judge say, hey, we take a recess, let me pull you in my chambers. So now you got the prosecutor, you got everybody in there. Hey, what? Hey.
And let me say this, guys. You guys know that judges can hold you in contempt of court. When you come into a courtroom, you are supposed to dress in a professional attire. This man showed up in video court with a alien on his shirt, standing before a court, represent himself with an alien shirt on. Let me tell you something else if y'all don't know it. I got a paralegal in here, legal ones, and another one on here that can tell you. When you are in a courtroom representing yourself, the court makes no distinction between you and a lawyer who have been admitted to practice before that court. So when you come up in there, you are to know the rules. You are to know courtroom decorum. You are to know you ain't bringing your ugly ass in this damn room with a damn Martian on your shirt, looking at a court, representing yourself as a officer of the court, as a pro se litigant.
Then that's only if, because one of my backgrounds is bankruptcy. That's the only time you supposed to show up looking like a bum and like you ain't got nothing. Is when you are doing pro se and filing bankruptcy. That is the only time that you go in there looking a mess. Because you're supposed to show that you do not have the means to pay back your creditors.
I want
That
to
is
say
the
this.
only time.
You are right, boss chick,
Boss
and
chick.
I want to say this to you guys also. My son is currently incarcerated. He's in jail. Now, each time that he has to go to court, guess what mom has to do? Bring them dress codes to his attorney, and then they dress him out when he appears in court. They don't even want you to appear in court here where I'm at in jail clothes attire. I have to take clothes, shirt, tie, dress pants, belt, shoes, socks, everything to his attorney's office so that they could dress him down when it's time to go to court, when he goes in front of the judge. Now, my question is this. Is he showing up at the court as Netta, or is he showing up as Joe in a suit? Because they don't play that. I'm from up north, and when you go in there, like you said, they look at you, you will get contempt of court easily. Easily.
I'm
You
gonna
come
say
in there
this.
half
I'm gonna
naked.
say
Let me
this.
tell you guys too, as those who are on here and they're listening, just as a rule of thumb, when you guys, kids, I have 3, and I had them started at 16, right? I'm thankful, but I got a brother who's a minister to society. You hear me? I live out here in the suburbs where these people way lighter than me. I tell, boy, don't come out here, you suspect. And he just got into trouble. He's 50, but I can't fix everything, but I'm going to work on it. And then, but my thing is, you guys have to understand, stop getting the first time around. I will move hell and high water to get you out of trouble your first time. But the second time, I will not. And actually, to be honest, people don't realize a public defender is the best, because why were they trying to be a prosecuting attorney? And not only that, I'm a paralegal. I also went, before I became a paralegal, where did I work?
Thank you.
Outside the courthouse in the parking
Thank
booth.
you.
They go to lunch together. They fraternize every day. Do not pay for an attorney. Do not on the front. No, unless it's something like serious. Honey, get your public defender to save your money.
Yeah, David,
Save your money.
David,
Trust me
Can
when
I
I
say
tell you
this?
that.
Yep, 1 second.
I got a
1 second,
brother.
Mr. Wright, hold on 1 second. David Blue says in the comments, the judge told me don't come in court with shorts and a shirt on. And you get to go next, Mr. Wright. Let me say this really quick. Y'all should know better. Anybody should know better whether you are appearing in court, I'm getting some feedback, so I got to mute your guys' mics while I'm talking, and then y'all can unmute. But Mr. Wright, you got the floor next. What a lot of people don't realize is you appearing before the judge, the way you look is a representation of how they're going to view you. So if you want to be taken seriously, you're going to be looking your best. Now you got all this money, all these people. Why didn't you have your glam squad in there glamming your ugly ass up? Why haven't you got on CeCe's good side and asked one of her to come down there and do what they do? Why is that? Y'all go ahead. Tap the screen, everybody. They mad.
Miss Netta, you know he got. Miss Netta, Miss Hillary, you know he got to be dead for me to touch him.
Exactly. Y'all go ahead. Go ahead, Mr. Wright.
But going into that, it's like, I'm a product of my environment. Yes, I'm not gonna say I've been what you say, the golden child. It took some wrong for me to get right. That's why my name is Right. And I got a double last name from old school. Like, my mama like, you ain't gonna have your last name just is Right Harrington. But at the same time, I did paralegal. So it's just like, hey, stop playing with the game. If I go to court, oh yeah, I'm gonna be shined up, and hey, this boy got money. Hey, if you think I got money, I ain't got money. But it's my representation where it's just like, first thing they tell you, you got the right to remain silent. First thing I gotta do is just talk to him. I ain't gotta talk to you. I gotta talk to them. Hey, bring this up. Hey, well, does
Okay,
Mr.
now.
Wright need to talk? Nope, I don't need to talk to nobody. Y'all said what y'all said. Y'all got your evidence. Y'all got wood. Mr. Wright, would you? I'm gonna let my lawyer speak for me. Boom. Be quiet. All you gotta do is be quiet. But no, I'm gonna represent myself. I wanna do this. I wanna come on. Like for Boss Chick,
Hey guys, I gotta
it's a lot
interrupt
of
you.
lawyers.
I gotta interrupt everybody. I got an important thing I gotta go do right now. I gotta go do this. I apologize. Thank you guys all for tapping the screen. Thank you for all my guests in the panel. I'll be back later tonight if y'all is up. But I gotta handle something really important. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for tapping the screen. Thank you for everybody in who were up here co-hosting with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mr. Wright, CC, Ty, Black Chick, Mia, love you. I'll call you as soon as I get done. I'll be back shortly.